everyone. Okay, I hope that you can hear me. Okay, if not, then I have to hold like that. Okay. Um. Cool. You can hear me. Okay, if you're here, say hi to me. Okay, let me share my videos first. So I thought of like busting out all my earrings and my hat because if not, it's going to like become rotten. Okay, cool. So today, right, I'm going to talk to you about how to step out of your comfort zone. Okay, let me tell you a little bit background about myself. So, if you are first time watching my channel, right, please subscribe to my channel, Style and Beauty Experts, right? So, in this channel, right, I mean, it's all about beauty, it's all about lifestyle, it's all about like lessons, life lessons, or even business, right? If you want to know more about business, right, just comment here that you want to hashtag business, okay? So then I'll do a business for you. So basically, right, I have been doing my own business for about 11 years. So all of you know that those who follow me for so long, right, I have been doing my own business for 11 years, okay? So I'll talk to you about like it took me how long, right, to really start my own business. I was actually retrenched, right, like in 2009, and then after that I decided to step out of my comfort zone and doing my own business. But if you see my post, right, like today, this morning, actually, right, I've been wanting to do my own business for 11 years. Since 33 years old, right, I wanted to do my own business since in my teenager years because I saw my dad got retrenched, and then hence that's why I'm so looking forward to having this career. And when Mary Kay comes in 2009, I jump in 2010. Okay, so all of you know that I was so broke back then, right? 11 years ago, I was so broke. I couldn't even afford anything. I got no savings, right? I can, all my savings, all go to the house when I got married. So everything is like going to nothing, zero. So how would you feel if you're me, right? Okay, so wait, let me see whether I could share my other videos too. Um, my Okay, sorry, let me see whether I have managed to share it on my other page. I always talk, then after forgot to share. Okay, there's one time, right? I mean, just want to share with you. I was doing so much videos on my personal page, right? And when I was sharing to other groups, right? And then I got shadow banned. So don't be like me, okay? Do you guys receive like messages from a lot of scammers asking you about like clicking on to Bitcoin link and everything? So don't click on that. Okay, just want to let you know. Okay, so I'm still sharing first. Give me a while, let me. Da, da, da. Okay, sorry. Okay, good. So I just want to tell you how I step out of the comfort zone. I was, of course, very, very scared about the whole thing because, I'm actually a worrier. How many of you are a worrier? How many of you worry a lot? So how many of you think too much, overthink too much? So I think too much as well. So when I started this business, right, I was telling myself, oh no, what am I going to do? why me? Why this kind of retrenchment happened to me 11 years ago? And then why am I in this kind of state, right? And you notice that I'm asking why me? Why this? Why that happened? These are all called, as I read Anthony Robbins' book, right? He said that when you have that why me mindset, it's called a victim mindset. Okay, you must start ask yourself empowering questions, like like for him, he actually asked himself, because that time when he was doing so well in his business, right, so he was actually going to tank his business, going to bankrupt already. And he started asking himself empowering questions, like how can I turn my company around, take it to the next level, and empower more women or more men. So for me, right, when I started my business, right, I was actually doing a lot of meditation as well. So he actually encouraged meditation as well. So I always encourage all of you, if you're doing your own business, if you are having hard time dealing with your colleagues, right, do meditation. Because when you do meditation, right, you have a lot of answers coming in. So that's why when you are even bathing, right, sometimes you're just doing the things that you already done every day, right, your mind would just pop an idea for you to, like, oh, maybe I should do this to deal with my bosses, I should do this to deal with my colleagues, right? So try and do meditation, have a bit of like a zone of your own, a me time, because that's where you actually cultivate your own me time and meditation period, right? And then that's where a lot of ideas come to you. So I decided to do meditation that time when I lost my job. And each time when I do meditation, right, there's so many ideas on how to promote my own brand. So I became my own personal brand. So Starting with the Experts, right, started when I was at 33 years old. I do not know what I'm doing. I'm just going with the flow with while I'm doing meditation. So I just want to tell you, the key thing, right, to actually believe in yourself, right, is to really have a vision board and do a goal setting. Goal setting is your future, okay? And also thinking positive is a sign of maturity. So when I started my own business, I started to tell myself I need to make this work, because Mary Kay is like my life, Mary Kay is like my life purpose, and I never knew that I enjoy doing this, just doing makeup for people, and I get to earn money, I get to pay off my house, I get to pay off my bills, right, and I get to earn extra income and able to put that into extra investment. When you have a lot of money, right, there's a lot of opportunities for investment, trust me, okay? So so I want you to take a look at your life right now and think about what you really want. There's so many clients, right, text me and say, I'm so envy of you doing your own business, right, I want to know what's going on, I want to know how you start this business. All I want to say is, right, you have your own gifts, you have your own talents. It's time to write it down, what kind of talents and gifts that you want. Think about, like, maybe you could go for Enneagram test to know who you really are, and then you will know what's your strength and your weaknesses. And your weaknesses are like blind spots, right? So I was like knowing myself so well, because I'm the type that see the big picture, and I know what's my branding is going to be like, because I used to be from the big beauty brands, right? I don't want to mention who, but if I said it, you will know. I saw how they do their own business, right, and I learned it, and I expand it, and I meditated, as in like having these ideas, right, and then how I expand to even like 2020, right, pandemic came, right, I didn't even step out of the house to doing my own business, and then yet I still achieved top 10 sales director in Singapore, right? So it was amazing for me. I didn't know I could do this, okay? And of course, my team members are fantastic and wonderful, right? They actually love the product so much, right? And they start to share their products. So it's very, very easy when you actually want to step out of the comfort zone. You can do it as a side hustle. I will teach you how to do a side hustle if you want to. Like you can do your own job, at the same time you start your own business on the side, okay? Just do it on the side. Like for me, I have no choice. I couldn't find any job at 33 years old, and hence I was doing like a part-time job, data entry job in Tan Tock Seng, right? And then I decided to, by July I jumped on it and decided to do my own business. So if you're afraid that you are not having income coming in, it's okay to have your own job first, but you do this business on a side hustle, like a sideline, like what I'm doing. And then you use social media. So I'm going to teach you social media on how to do this for my business, okay? So if you are your own entrepreneur, and if you're intending to use social media to build your business, you can learn from me. I'll teach you how. So the key thing, right, is really have a vision of what you want to do, where you want to be, you know, and really believing in yourself. Okay, you need to really believe in yourself. If you have no idea who you are and what you believe in, right, you can never achieve anything that you want to. Okay, trust me. I have so many clients calling me and say that, how do you do it? How do you believe in yourself? You know, I just, with a leap of faith, right, and with God's faith, right, I just jump on it and then started to promote to all my friends first. Then after that, when I went to even cold calling the companies, right, and call them for classes, makeup classes or skincare classes if they're interested. And then I went on to, you know, through that I get a lot of referrals because I don't do hard selling. Everybody like knows that Julia doesn't do hard selling, and then start promoting from banks to banks to banks to banks. Okay, and then that's how I started to go into venture into SkillFuture, then go into online courses, then go into building my business and helping a lot of entrepreneurs build their business through social media. So one of the things that I learned from Ray Higdon, from Charlene Johnson, from Marianne, is like you have to be consistent and able to build a name for yourself. Okay, and then, you know, don't represent so many brands of other MLMs, right? And then after that you lost yourself, you don't know who you're representing. Okay, most importantly, you need to be faithful to one brand and then promote you yourself as a brand. You are your own personal brand. You have your own stories, right? People, your tribe, right, will be attracted to you because, you know, because they know that they understand you, they connect with you. Just looking at your videos, looking at what you're saying, they can connect with you. So you need to have that, what do you call it? Of course, it's not like, you know, ongoing that you can just speak and speak and speak during the videos. Of course, there's a training to be done, so I'll be there to train you on how to speak and how to communicate well. There's a script to it, so I will teach you, right? If you're interested to learn how to build your business through social media, right, I'll teach you how to speak well. There's a lead generation scripts. There's also video scripts, right, to attract the right people into your, you know, to join you. And also, we will teach you how to sell your products without selling. Just tell, don't sell. Okay, like for me, I sell a lot of Mary Kay products, right? They're all mostly anti-aging products that we are famous for. Of course, we are famous for also pimples and also retinols and also collagen and sunscreen. This one is very, very in right now. Everybody is like under the sun walking in the park. Like today, this afternoon, I was walking in the park and everybody was like walking in the park. So, you know, I would encourage, if you want to prevent your skin from wrinkles, from pigmentations, you need sunscreen. Especially right now, we need SPF 50 PA triple plus. Okay, so yeah, so you know, you need to have this planning. So when you join my group, right, I will teach you how to plan, teach you how to, you know, ask who are your target audience, right? Ask, you know, who are you talking to? Okay, so when I saw one of my students, right, she is incredible, right, but she doesn't believe in herself. When I told her, right, you know, hey Em, you are so incredible, you know what you're talking to, you are such a beautiful orator. When I told her that, and she was like, really? She was like, actually I wrote a book. I'm like, what, you wrote a book? I'm like, yes, you wrote a book. Okay, all right. So, you know, so sometimes, right, I would, you know, I would look at you and I know what's your gift, right, and I'll tell you how to improve from there. And a lot of us, right, have this talent inside of us, right, but we do not know how to express it out, and that's where a coach like me will help you to shortcut everything. Okay, so if you're interested to get a mentor or a coach, right, to help you to shortcut everything, because you know it's a long process for me. When I first started, right, there was a mentor, yes, but she's in and out of Singapore and Hong Kong, you know, so there was really no full guidance. But you know, because I have an experience, I started it myself. I'm a very self-motivated individual, but some of you may not be self-motivated and you need a coach or mentor to help you, and that's where I come in, all right, and help you to, you know, motivate you and also start to think about how to promote you as a brand. So if you're interested to learn about how to promote you as your own brand, DM me for information. Okay, and yeah, so a lot of times, right, we just like just blindly just work and work and work, and you know, 10 years passed, 11 years passed. Like for me, you know, I'm in Mary Kay for about what, 11 years, and sales director is 10 years. I was like, oh my god, I couldn't believe it that I stuck to a company for 10 years. But at the same time, I built my own brand. So a lot of companies are like, even international companies are looking for me to coach them. So think about who you want to target at first. Think about your target audience first. Think about who you want to promote yourself. Think about how you're going to do as an entrepreneur. Okay, you need to know also what kind of products that you carry, because if you just want to sell services, it may not be enough. You need to do both things, right? Sell two things, products and services. That would be happening. Okay, let me see whether I could invite Mabel. Oh, someone wants to join me. Let me see whether she is. Let me see whether I could invite her. Okay, let me ask her. Okay, let me see whether I could invite Mabel to be online. Okay, let me see whether it's possible.
Hello, hello.
What's your time in London right now?
It's 1:15 in the afternoon.
12?
Yeah, it's 1:15 p.m. 1:15.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for
Yes.
coming on board last minute.
Thank you for inviting me. You're looking great as usual.
Thank you. I was just like busting out my caps and my earrings, because if not, it's gonna rot in Singapore. You know what I mean? Because we are not going out and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So tell me, how's your day today?
My day has been great. I've just been writing my to-do list and trying to put things in place, and just taking things step by step at a time. And yeah, and I've been grateful. I've been doing some dancing, just getting the spirit high.
Yes, Mabel, I heard from you right just now that you wrote a book, right? It's called Virtual Something. Can you tell me more about it?
Yes, it's called The Virtuous Man or Woman. I wrote the book I think about 15 years ago. That was ages ago, before I got married. I wrote that book, and it's based on Proverbs 31, because I'm a Christian, and some things that happened in my life, and it made me question. It made me question God, not question Him that how dare you do that to me, but it was more of why are these things happening? And then the answer was in the virtuous woman, Proverbs 31. And it was so intense that I just had to write it down, and I had it published. So yeah, that's that's
Okay,
yeah.
today my topic, right, is about how to step out of the comfort zone. So you have already attended my class, right, on social media. Maybe you want to tell, maybe you want to share with the audience, right, what have you learned and what are you going to incorporate, and to elaborate what you're going to learn from there and to start. What's your action plan?
Sure. So I've joined you. I've joined your class, and your class is very inspiring, and you're an inspiration as well. So I've learned so much, especially about the social media and how to interact within social media, being very direct and knowing exactly what to do, who your audience is, who is your target audience. And one of the key things that I took from there as well is when you are going live or you're posting a video, just imagine that one person you're talking to, that person's life is being changed, and you'll be surprised how many lives will be changed by the way you the way you do that. And the other key thing, which you've also told me about, like, Mabel, a mascara and a lip gloss or earrings will go a long way, you know. It's about style, it's about your impression, it's about your charisma, it's about you bringing out the best in you for you to be able to bring out the best in others. So now before I go live, I make sure that at least I put my CC cream on, I put my mascara, and I put my lip gloss. Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Fabulous. So what's your action plan from now onwards?
So my action plan is I have a table which I'm filling in now, is to say, okay, the days of the week, what am I going to do with regards to posting and what have you? So for example, I said, okay, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, I might have videos, and then say Mondays is going to be money making posts. I'm making use a lot of the polls on my Facebook story that can be spontaneous. Irrespective of that, I can have spontaneous moments where I think of something and wow, I just go online and I do that. So I have the spontaneous ones. I also want to push myself to be doing quotes every day, but for me to do quotes every day, I need to know what the quotes are so that there's a story behind it. It's not just anyhow. So I'm putting that table together and it's almost coming to life. So today already I posted something about beauty. It said beauty is the visible music or something like that. And it was quoted by somebody, and then I remembered that if music is the food of love, play on. And then I said, Mabel, I am here to help you to be beautiful, right? So it's quite good. So that's, for example, an action plan in one of the areas. Yeah.
Oh, that's fabulous. Actually, you're supposed to post at least 15 times a week, right? But you can actually play like that, like 3 posts on empowerment, like what you're doing right now, the motivational
Yeah.
stuff. 3 posts can be about your lifestyle, and 3 posts can be about the products that we are using, just very editorial basis, not very selling. Yeah, you're doing
Yeah.
very, very well, Mabel. You can do this. I saw your last video, you're doing so well, and there was so many comments. Right. I hope that you did some follow-up.
Yes, I am doing follow-ups, and like I'm doing follow-ups. And one of the videos, if it's the same one where I wore green, I haven't spoken to that person for a long time. So the fact that he responded and asked me reminded me of the things I did in secondary school. I played the clarinet, and he said he would love to see me play it one day. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't remember that, because I was in the school band and I played the clarinet. Right, and I picked up the alto saxophone as well, and he wants to see that. And so there's so many ideas. People's lives have been touched different ways, and I need to be able to now streamline and target it so that when I reach out, I'm reaching out directly and in the right way. Yeah.
Yes, that's very good. You know, we always want to talk to that one person who used to be like us before we
Yes.
do Mary Kay. And you know, I think you already got that. You already know what's going on and you are very clear on who you want to talk to. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, you're such a beautiful orator and also a beautiful writer because the way you speak, right, has that, what do you call it? Like a poetry, like a poet when you speak.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. I
Yeah.
really appreciate I really appreciate that.
So much. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much, Mabel, for your time and for being online with me. We can do this next time around when you are ready for your videos that we can talk about maybe more about empowerment and how, you know, Mary Kay empower and enrich your life.
Sure, definitely. I'll be looking forward to that. I'll be looking forward to
Great,
doing
just
that.
let me know. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
being with me and thank you all so much for watching and I look forward to seeing you all soon in my next video. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mabel. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.